The conservative media persists in its allegations, either by insinuation or explicitly, that special counsel Robert Mueller is something between a liar and a criminal. Last year, libertarian lawyer Alan Dershowitz famously went on Fox News to complain that special counsel Robert Mueller never should have been appointed in the first place because, quote, there was no probable cause, close quote. This talking point still sticks with some of President Trump's supporters, among them libertarian vlogger Jan Helfeld, who I brought to your attention yesterday. But talking points like that one clearly aren't working so well with much of the conservative crowd, as you won't find it around much when you Google there was no probable cause for Mueller investigation. And on legal sites, you'll find clarifications that indeed there is no legal standard of probable cause for the opening of a special counsel appointment. You'll see this from the Congressional Research Service, the Lawfare blog, and the Code of Federal Regulations. They will all confirm as much. So now that that's not working, the conservatives and Republicans of the Trump school of thought are trying different avenues of harassing and smearing Mueller. For example, Fox News pundit Steve Hilton of The Next Revolution, who bemoans Mueller as the symbol of the Washington establishment in opposition to Trump's peasant revolt. That's Hilton's words. Hilton says, quote, what Mueller did at that press conference wasn't justice. It wasn't the rule of law. It was a smear, a false statement designed to cause material harm to President Trump, delivered with malice. You know what that is? The legal standard for defamation. President Trump should sue Robert Mueller for libel, close quote. But what was that false statement designed to cause material harm to President Trump, delivered with malice? Mueller's claim that it was the regulation from the Department of Justice not indict a sitting president that stopped him from recommending charges. But what exactly is false about this? First of all, as was clarified in a comment I made yesterday, referencing a helpful NBC article, the OLC, the Office of Legal Counsel to the Department of Justice opinion, prevented the Mueller team from even considering whether the president obstructed justice. To break this point down more simply, it's not that Mueller decided Trump was guilty of a crime, but merely chose not to indict the president because the OLC guidelines said he couldn't. No, instead, Mueller wouldn't determine, one way or the other, whether the president may have committed a crime. On this, he wanted to defer to Congress. As to the complaint that by refusing to exonerate Trump, he is essentially slandering the president, I mean, what would we have the special counsel do if he did find evidence of a crime, but believed he was barred from calling it a crime, and wanted to have a thing we like to call a conscience, or wanted to see the rule of law upheld, and report legal activity however he could? By the way, Hilton never explains or proves his allegation that Mueller lied, because there is no proof. So instead of substantiating his claim, he just says that the president should sue Mueller and that Mueller should be investigated for corrupt business dealings with former FBI Director James Comey. Classic Trumpian Republican-style talking point. Make a shocking claim, don't back it up, and then move on and assume nobody will ask for proof, support, or check the claim for contradictions. I'm Sean O'Connor, and you're watching Public Comment. Questions, thoughts, leave them around in the comments below, and I will be happy to follow up with you. Until next time.